You're listening to the Shopify Solutions Podcast, a podcast for Shopify store owners that brings you concrete examples on how to build and grow your e-commerce business. My name is Scott Austin, and I have an e-commerce agency named Jade Puma. In this podcast, I'll share my e-commerce insights and best practices with you. Hey, Scott Austin here. In this episode, I have an accompanying video, so if you're listening to the audio-only version and you like what you hear, feel free to check out the show notes and follow the link to the video so you can see what I'm showing you on the screen. But I'll walk you through it in audio fashion so you can keep up with us and understand what we're talking about. As I'm recording this episode, it's the 18th of November 2023, which is the Saturday before Black Friday, the Saturday before Thanksgiving. And what I wanted to do in this episode is just look at one query on Google search for a keyword phrase that is Black Friday specific. So I picked Black Friday Deals Backpack 2023, and I just wanted to see what the results were. And then I looked at specific Shopify stores that showed up in the results, and we'll look at each one of those and see what their program and marketing for Black Friday looks like. So interestingly, when I first did this query, I had Google AdWords show up at the top of the results page. But then I clicked on the tabs for shopping results, and then when I came back to the all results, it had gotten rid of the Google AdWords and now is showing just the shopping ads at the top of the page. But then when I had the AdWords up there were 4 results that showed, and one of them was a Shopify store, so we'll show you that one. And that one is probably targeting the keyword phrase Black Friday. And then I looked at the first row of shopping results, which are product-specific results, and in looking at all of those, I couldn't see that any of them had Black Friday in their product descriptions. So I think they were just the top results for backpacks, not for Black Friday deals. But a few of those were also Shopify stores, and I'll show you those. Now, interestingly, in the organic search results, it's really hard for a Shopify store to rise to the top. You can see the first result is Amazon, and then there's a bunch of news articles which are like aggregating best of lists. So there's one from Business Wire, one from Newswire, one from Travel and Leisure, and they say things like, best Black Friday early luggage reviews. This popular carry-on backpack is only $22 today. And then as I started seeing the shopping results show up lower down on the list, there were a few of them that were Shopify stores. Now the 3 that I'm going to look at were probably in the top 10 results, but most of the top results are dominated by the big players like Walmart, Target, Amazon, or by news sites that are aggregating a list together on that topic. So let's go into the first store that was a AdWords result. So that was probably for the Black Friday keyword phrase along with backpack. Now you'll notice here that I have a pop-up that says giveaway, win a free carry-on and backpack, and enter your email address, probably a Klaviyo form. And I got to say, on Black Friday, where the keyword phrase is Black Friday deals, I would not get in the way of the customer and interrupt them with a pop-up for an email sign-up. I would get them into the shopping experience as quickly as possible, right? So in the URL string, we know that this is coming from AdWords, so they could set up some logic that doesn't show their pop-up, when it's AdWords traffic or when it's on this page for Black Friday. There's a bunch of ways they could do it and not get in front of the customer with something that's not related to Black Friday deals. Now, when I get rid of that pop-up, what's really nice here is, I'm obviously on a Black Friday page. Early Black Friday, save up to... Oh, that's weird. So it's early Black Friday sale, save up to 30% off. But the text, the first row is early Black, save up to, and the second row is Friday sale, 30% off. And you're supposed to be smart enough to figure out, which I wasn't the first time I looked at it, that they've got 2 columns, even though they look like 2 rows, it's 2 columns of text separated by color. So I think they're being a little too cute there, and it was very confusing to me when I first read them, like what's going on there. And what I also don't see on this is it doesn't feel Black Friday to me. It doesn't feel holiday. There's no theming on this. It just shows a person with a bunch of luggage, so it's thematically accurate to luggage, even though I did search for backpacks. But nothing here says holiday to me or gift giving or anything like that. But that is what it is. So I also see they have a shop now. Use code EarlyBF. So they're letting customers know, hey, we have a Black Friday sale. You can get up to 30% off. Now, as I scroll down, they show some reviews. They show their best-selling products. They've got a gift guide. So there's some good merchandising going on this page, right? They've got a little bit of a landing experience there. The one, however, I would throw at this, in addition to the holiday thematics, is I don't see when this ends. Now, they do have a top bar that says save up to 30% off on everything. Use code EarlyBF, free 4 to 6 day shipping. So they're setting an expectation on how long it'll take to get it. That's really nice. I would just also have something that says, sale ends, create a sense of urgency for them. Does the early sale, is it going to be better than the regular sale on Black Friday? Do I have to, participate now before Black Friday to get the 30%? Or is it go all the way through to Cyber Monday that this 30% off deal exists? So they could do a better job at creating urgency by showing the deadline for this sale that they're doing. And it doesn't say here, and it might not be true, but what I've seen a lot of stores do, and I always recommend, is if your Black Friday is your best sale of the year, say that. Early Black Friday sale, save up to 30% off, our best deal of the year, or something like that, would be really nice for people to know that, hey, this is super special. This store is making a big deal out of Black Friday, and it's not just another ho-hum holiday sale that they're doing. This is their biggest one. So if it's true, you should highlight that. Now, if I click on to the early Black Friday sale nav link, I want to see if it goes to the same page I was on. Nope. So they built a landing page for the ad, which is really nice. If I click on the nav link for early Black Friday sale, it takes me to a collection page. And there it says, early Black Friday sale, save up to 30% site-wide. Use code EarlyBF to apply full discount. But once again, they're not creating the sense of urgency. And now I've got a collection page with a bunch of products on it and no tools to help me figure out which product is best for me. So there's carry-on luggage of different sizes. There's handbags. There's crossbody bags. There's backpacks. There's slings. There's water bottles. There's clothing. All sorts of different information or all sorts of different types of products. There's even stickers. So they could have some filters or bucketize these things like this is the luggage section. This is the clothing section. But there's a lot of products with no tools to help me realize which product is best for me. Now, each one does say sale on it. You could even get a little bit fancier and have it say BF sale for Black Friday sale. Not all of them say sale on it, which is interesting. So some of them show a sale price and then the full price, and others just show the full price and no sales price. So let's just click on the Metro backpack, which does not show a sale price. And here on that product page, I'm not seeing anything about a sale either. So this was listed in their Black Friday sale. Now, it does say that I have to enter the code EarlyBF. So let's add this to the cart. And we're going to go into our checkout experience. So they automatically added the code EarlyBF, which is really nice. So somewhere, whether it was in the ad link that I clicked on or the nav link for, no, it's not the nav link for early Black Friday, but they've already added the code EarlyBF to my browser session. So now I can see that I'm going to get, it looks like 15% off because it's $30 off on a $200 product. So this is part of the sale, but it didn't say sale on the product page, and on the collection page it didn't say sale. So it wasn't until that coupon code was applied, which they're showing in the cart, which is some work they did on their part to customize the cart to show the code being there. That's really nice work on their part. And then to show the savings. So when I go into the checkout, I should see the same thing where early Black Friday sale, limited quantity, I can see the coupon code, the savings that I'm getting, and all that stuff. But adding it to the cart, really slick on their part. And I don't think I mentioned it earlier, but the store that I'm looking at is called Monos. It looks like they sell lots of different types of luggage and other things. So high quality, site with polish, especially that cart thing. I think they could do a little bit better job in being more consistent about, the fact that, hey, this is going to be a sale item. And let's actually go back to one of the other products that showed sale, right? So there's one here that says $255 full price, $225 is the sale price. Now I want to see is, so $255 is the full price on the variant I selected on, $240 is the sale price. I want to see what happens when I add it to the cart. So that $240 gets taken down to $204. So the product is listed with a sale price, and then the coupon code takes place on top of that. Like I said, that can cause some confusion for customers when they're looking at it at the collection page level. But overall, pretty good. Not great, but pretty good experience here. So now the stores that I'm going to move on to are Shopify stores that showed up for the shopping ads. And like I said, I don't think any of the shopping ads were driven by a keyword of Black Friday sale or deal or anything like that. My guess is these were just the top backpacks, and they were sponsored ads. So these are the stores that are paying to be promoted in the sponsored ads link, the shopping sponsored ads at the top of the results page. And on this one here, I don't see anything on the product page about a sale. Like I said, I'm not surprised by that because I don't think these Google shopping ads register that. I do see a sale link at the top of the page, and that is for their Ridge holiday sale. So it says sale in red on the nav, which is good, but then I click on it, it's the holiday sale. So I would actually show, holiday sale or Black Friday sale, be a little more specific than just generic sale and let them know what it's about. And Ridge is selling wallets mostly, lots and lots of products on that page, but mostly wallets. So the backpack that I started off with in this experience is not showing up on the holiday sale. Now their holiday sale is a little thematic. It's got some pine twigs and cones, so it looks a little wintry kind of thing. And it also says in their top bar, holiday sale up to 30% off. So now this is our second store whose max discount for Black Friday is 30%. So that is Ridge. So now we're going to move on to Heritage Backpack, or, oh wow, I cannot tell you what it looks like. Herschel. Their logo is so small on the product page, it is ridiculous. And there's like 4 rows of text in their logo. It's just ridiculous, Herschel. It's Herschel.com. Super, super small logo. But I'm on this product page. I see that it's 31% off for some reason. Does not say holiday. I've got a cookie pop-up that I have to click continue to see the rest of the page. Not seeing anything specific about holiday on that. They've got a sale link in their nav, and it's a mega menu that says Black Friday sale, up to 50% off. Seriously, nice little merchandising there. Let's see what happens when I click on that. I get a pretty poor-looking banner at the top of the Black Friday sale. It's one of those blow-up things you see at like used auto dealers kind of thing. Which I think those things are kind of cheesy. So now I'm feeling like, well, your sale's kind of cheesy, right? I would have had a little more polish or quality to it than what they've done there, but it's no worse than what they did with their logo. So now I look at this collection page. It's showing 40% off, 30% off. So you see for each of these items how much you get off on them, and there's no coupon code, right? It's just percent off kind of thing, which is nice. Just like in Monos, it was nice they automatically applied the coupon code, so customers don't have to enter them in and worry about mistyping it and all that kind of stuff. But here on the collection page and on the product page, I can see what my sale price is because it's clearly showing that with the percentage off. So I get that positive reinforcement that I'm getting the deal that I came here to see. So let's move on to the next result that was a Google shopping ad. Oh, this is Monos again. They showed up in the Google shopping ads also. On this page here, there's nothing about a sale. In the product page, there is save up to 30% on everything. Use code EARLYBF in the top bar, which you had mentioned before. So let's move on to our next store. And this is our last Google shopping ad. Now, in this one here, I've got so this company's called Antler. And they've got a pop-up, sign up to receive exclusive 15% off. or sign up to receive an exclusive 15% off. Sign up to receive 50% off your first order and be the first to hear about sales, promotions, and new launches. So once again, during Black Friday timeframe, I don't know what their sale is yet. We're going to see that in a moment. But I doubt 15% off is a bigger deal than their Black Friday unless that coupon code could be added to my discount that I'm getting on Black Friday. We don't know how they've got that set up. But I've also got a cookie bar that I have to accept. So they've got two pop-ups in front of my shopping experience before I can see the product. Now, this product, I see a little piece of text on the image that says 50% off in orange, but I don't know why it's 50% off by looking at just the product page. And a lot of their products have a product carousel on the product page, which I'm not a fan of. But they also show discounts for some of their products. So they do have a Black Friday link in the nav, and it's called out with a different color, the orange color that we saw, which is consistent with what the sale price was. And if I click on that Black Friday link, and I can see they've got a mega menu there, and it shows up to 50% off site-wide Black Friday. I'm going to click on the Black Friday link, and it takes me to a collection page, which tells me nothing about the program. Right? There's more information in the mega menu. There's a little image that says Black Friday up to 50% off site-wide. That's more information than they tell me on the Black Friday page, which is a collection page, which just says Black Friday. Shows the products. There's a filter, which I didn't notice at first because it's hidden over in the corner. So I can filter the products, but it doesn't tell me about what the max deal is. It doesn't tell me when it starts. It doesn't tell me when it ends. There's no sense of creating urgency. There is no tone being sent with it being holiday or gift giving. So not the best of experiences. They're at least doing something. They put something together, but not a really good experience. So now we're going to move into the three that showed up in organic search. A little below the other things like Amazon and the news articles, but these were the first three Shopify stores to show up in organic search for the keyword phrase. Remember, it was Black Friday deals backpack 2023. So these are the people that are optimizing the most for that keyword phrase. So we'll see if they have a better experience. So the first one is Cabin Zero. And we land on a page that's a collection page, Backpack Black Friday Sale, right? And they got a big banner at the top of this collection page, Black Friday Sale up to 60% off, unpack a universe of savings. They've got a lifestyle image of a guy with a skateboard with a backpack, no holiday tone or look or feel to that. There is a cookie bar that I've got to click to get rid of. And then I scroll down the collection page, and they don't have any filters besides availability, and they show a lot of products on that page. So nothing to help me find what the right product for me is, no filters or any other merchandising type of thing. And if I look at a product, I can see that the first one is normally priced at $69. Now it's $45. I saved 24%. If I click on that product, so they're doing the math on how many dollars I save, but they're not telling me what percentage of savings that is. Sometimes it's really good to help your customers. And now I got another pop-up. Join us. Get 15% off your first order when you sign up to our newsletter. Get rid of that one. Sometimes it's nice if you do help your customers with math and tell them what the percentage savings is. Because most people think, 20% off, 50% off. They think that way versus, $24 off on a $68 purchase. So help them do that math and let them know what that percentage is. So back to our landing page. So in the landing page, I got that email pop up again. That is ridiculous. What I'm trying to see here is, because remember I put in the search query 2023, and nothing on this page says 2023. There it is. Black Friday 2023 sale deals. So they did have the text for 2023 in there to help raise it up in the ranks for that keyword phrase. So that's Cabin Zero. Let's move on to, before we do that, so in Cabin Zero, I don't have any sale. Oh, there is Black Friday sale. It's in the nav, but it's really weird because the nav goes product, 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 blog, sale, new colors, which is product. So, and by product, the first one is backpacks, then shoulder bags, then bum bags, the British company, accessories, cabin bags, blogs. So it wasn't easy for me to find Black Friday sale on that list because it wasn't the first item and it wasn't the last, and it didn't have any special color treatment like a few of the other stores that we had talked about. And adding a color treatment to a nav item is actually really simple to do. All you have to do in your navigation, if you go into your Shopify admin, go to online store navigation menu, all you have to do is wrap the text for that nav menu, Black Friday sale, wrap it with an HTML tag of a span, an open span tag and a closed span tag. And then in your custom CSS section for your header, you can apply custom CSS for anything within a span. So you can then say, hey, if anything's in a span, just change the color to be red or bold or whatever you want it to be. Now, that isn't enough information for you to go do that on your own, but you could easily look that up and be able to add color to your nav menus on your own. Add color to one item in your nav menu on your own. So that's the first one that showed up in organic search. Let's look at the second one. The company is Tropic Feel. Their logo is just a text thing, just text. There's no graphic behind it. They've got some really nice animations on their product. Really nice, because this luggage set, packs together, and they actually show it packing and unpacking before your eyes. It's really cool. Now, their landing page is a page versus a collection. And that page is Black Friday backpacks, and it says Black Friday sale, backpacks and luggage up to 40% off. So they're telling me how big of a sale it is. Once again, none of them have told me when the sale ends. None of them are creating a sense of urgency, like get the early bird special or get it before it's gone. Actually, one store did mention get it before it's sold out, limited quantities. And this one does say at the top bar, Black Friday sale up to 50% off, live now for a limited time only. But they don't tell me when that limited time ends. If I click on that top bar link, it takes me to their generic Black Friday page, and I mean generic by a product thing. So I had landed on their backpack Black Friday sale. So they've actually got more than one page targeting Black Friday by the different categories. So that's nice work done on their part. They're spreading out their focus and what they're targeting by different product categories. And on here, I can see that, where it normally says sale over the image, this one actually does say Black Friday instead of sale. So that's really nice. And it shows the percentage discount. Some of them are small, like 7%. Others are 30%. So some of them are really small percentages, and others are larger. So if I was them, I might want to think about maybe showing it by, discount. Like these are our, because it says selling fast is one category. Best sellers. So they're trying to do a little bit of merchandising, but there's no filters. There's way too many products to really make this page useful. There's too much content to go through. But they're trying, right? So one of the things, maybe another way to sort this would be by savings and show everything as 30% off first to see if you can create, interest based on the deeper discount kind of thing. And they, if they have such varied discounts, they might be doing things like their higher discount items are last year's inventory that they're trying to close out. And one of them even says 40% off. I want to see in the promo. Oh, the promo says up to 50% off. Yeah, so it'd be nice if they showed you, hey, here's the 50% off product. Let's see if I can find one here. Scrolling through this page, which has a whole bunch of list of collections on it. And I'm not seeing a 50% yet. I've seen a couple 40s. All right, that's pretty crappy. Don't tell me it's up to 50% off and I can't find. Oh, there's one, 50% off finally. I had to scroll 3/4 of the way down the page. They got this Nook pouch. It looks like the only product that is 50% off. So kind of a cheap way to say up to 50% off if only one product in two different colors is 50% off, but that is what it is. Now, on their product page, they talk about delivery, which is good. They're showing the Black Friday sales thing, the percentage off. That's all good. Yeah, so, Tropic Fuel should, just think about another way to create that sense of urgency. And it could be even things like limited inventory and actually show the inventory number. Like, we have 100 of these, and when they're gone kind of thing. Just trying to, help create that sense of urgency whenever you can, especially when you're running sales and Black Friday promotions, because people are shopping across so many different products. You need to stand out in your product, your sale, but also are there other ways that you can create urgency and stand out? So let's go on to our last store, which is Targus. And this was, once again, an organic search result. And they have a pop-up for email collection, $15 off $50, $30 off $100, and $45 off orders of 150 plus now through Cyber Monday. So at least that's telling me that this pop-up is for their Black Friday Cyber Monday special. But it's a pop-up. Now, if this is true and I have to give them their email address to get that deal, I would actually embed that form on their Black Friday page, which we're going to get rid of this pop-up in a second and see what that looks like. But if you have to give your email address to get the deal, and you give that email address before you check out, then I would embed that. So let's say I close this form out, and then I realize, I want the deal. Can I get that form back up to get the deal? So we'll see in a second. This one also has a preferences, cookies thing, personal information, garbage. You have to close out. So now I have a landing collection that is Black Friday Cyber Monday sale is the handle of it. It says the Black Friday Cyber Monday sale. The more you spend, the more you save at Targus.com now through Cyber Monday. So take $15 off of 50, $30 off 100, and $45 off orders of 150 plus. So that's the same deal that was in the pop-up, but the pop-up, implied that I had to give them my email address to get that deal. So I'm not a fan of lying, right, or just being inaccurate is, I guess, a politer way to say that. So we're going to see here in a second if I get this deal without putting my email address in, and then that would beg the question of, why are you doing email address collection on this page when I don't need the email address to be collected to get the deal? And if I'm going to buy it, you're going to get my email address anyways, right? So use the promo to get them to buy, and then the side benefit happens to be you have their email address. So let's look at this collection. It's got a banner image, which does have their product and it's thematic, so that's nicely done. It does say Black Friday, Cyber Monday, so I'm going to assume, it says now through Cyber Monday. So they're telling you when it ends, and they give you the value prop of the more you spend, the more you save. So this is a little bit better merchandising than some of the other stores have done. They've also got a mini banner on the top, which shows the same thing. It's got a Shop Now button, which if I click on it, takes me to the page that I'm already on. So that's just kind of silly. And now I got this other little pop-up in the corner that says get up to $45 off. I click on that. It gives me that same promo I saw before. So now I'm confused again. Like, do I have to give them my email address to get this $45 off on $150? Which we'll see in a second. Now, this collection does have filters, so that's nice. So I can, sort through it and figure things out. So now I'm going to take this backpack, the first one on the list. I'm just seeing now. Take 40% off this limited exclusive bag. Use the code 40th bag at checkout. Now, does that conflict with my Black Friday special? Right, so you got a Black Friday special running right now. So now there's like multiple codes or discounts. We're going to see how that works. So the Black Friday deal is if it's over $150, I'm going to get $45 off. So I'm going to add 2 of these $99.99 products to my cart and see what happens. Now I get an extended, a warranty pop-up. I'm just not a fan of pop-ups everywhere and getting in people's ways. And now, so they've got a cart that's a mini cart. I'm going to go view that cart. And It's $199.98 for the two of them, but it's $154.98. So I think that's my $45 off. It doesn't exactly say that, but that's my guess, right? So now I'm going to go into the checkout. And yeah, so now it tells me that I'm getting the promotion Black Friday, Cyber Monday 2023. Orders $150 plus, get $45 off. So that whole email pop-up form, which I looked at twice, was false. I didn't need that. I didn't need to give them my email address, which I'm going to do anyways when I check out. But I didn't have to do that before I bought it to get the deal. Now I want to see what happens if I paste in that coupon code we saw a minute ago on the product page. So now I don't know if that was incremental. So $119.99. I'm going to get rid of that coupon code. So yeah, I got $45 off, it looks like, for the Black Friday Cyber Monday. If I use the discount code, I save more money, and I don't know if that's incremental or not. Because it says 40th bag minus $79. So let's go back to that product page. And that coupon code was take 40% off, right? So I got $45 off for buying two of them. So $45 out of $200 is like 25%, a little less than that. But I get 40% off by using the coupon code. So there's this conflict going on where you're making your customers think like which deal is better, and you have to know Shopify well enough to know to add a coupon code or unuse it, and add this other one and see what happens kind of thing. So I think that could be a little bit cleaner experience. That just happened to be the first product on the list. Let's see if another product has one of these coupon code things also. So we'll just pick something farther down, a Bluetooth transmitter. So this one doesn't have a coupon code in its product description. So maybe that was just a unique thing with that one product for whatever reason. Now, Targus also has in their nav a sale link. And that sale link is in red where everything else is in black. So it stands out, but it doesn't say Black Friday. It doesn't say holiday. So I click on that, and it takes me... So this one says sale, save up to 70% on tech accessories and more. But that doesn't have a holiday branding. But it's got the Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale mini banner that's in there. So it's got a banner and a mini banner over the collection page. I click on the mini banners. Right now I'm on Collection Sale. I click on the mini banner. It takes me to Collections Black Friday Cyber Monday. So they've got two sales, right? They got products on sale, which just may be their normal products we're getting out of our inventory. Who knows, right? And those can be up to 70% off on tech accessories and more. It is like keyboards and stuff. It's not laptops or not backpacks kind of thing. Well, there's a backpack. So that's just confusing, right? So I've got a sale, and then I got a Black Friday sale. And on the sale page, they're promoting the Black Friday sale, which takes me to a different page. So kind of a confusing experience there. But at least they've got the holiday promotions going. It's got thematics going on. It's just kind of confusing because there's coupon codes and two different sales going on at the same time. It's hard to figure out which is the best one for you as a customer given your situation. That was all the stores in that search results page that were Shopify stores in those three different buckets of Google AdWords, Google Shopping Ads, and organic search results. And I'm actually surprised at how poorly, in general, most of them were done. Right now, the shopping ads, it's not fair to say they were poorly done because they really weren't picked up because of a Black Friday deal. But the paid ad, which is one of them, and then the three of them for organic search, I think could have done quite a bit better job in many different areas. Now, one of the interesting things is a lot of them had 30% as their max discount, and a couple of them were a little bit higher than that, up to the 50%. That one with the 50% had one product at the 50%, just so they could say up to 50% off. But that gives you a feel for, at least with that random sample of 30 to 50% being your Black Friday discount. And a lot of them talked about early sale and all that kind of thing, which has kind of become a best practice now. It used to be Black Friday started on Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. Now Black Friday really starts the Friday before Thanksgiving, I think, where you put out your early bird specials to your current list of people, and then you start promoting it, and you get them coming in and shopping, early, as early birds, and make them feel special that they get access to that sale. But that sale definitely is starting a week early for most stores these days. And most stores also definitely go through to at least Cyber Monday on their Black Friday sale. So Black Friday is now like a week and a half over 2 weekends event, where it used to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday of Black Friday to Cyber Monday. So hopefully this just gives you a feel for how this segment of Shopify stores is doing things, and maybe you can learn something from these that they did well, or some of the recommendations that I made on things that can improve upon for your own Black Friday and other sale campaigns, for that matter, in the future. Thanks for listening. You've been listening to the Shopify Solutions Podcast with Scott Austin. This podcast is brought to you by Jade Puma, a Shopify-focused agency located in San Diego, California. If you like what you heard, please leave a review and subscribe on iTunes or wherever you get your podcast.